Welcome to Bespoke Words for Advent. I'm inviting you to join me on the Jesse Tree journey, a voyage all the way from the Garden of Eden to the manger of Bethlehem, taking in the sights and sounds of the Old Testament along the way. So, Judith, welcome back to Bespoke Words.
Thank you, Richard. It is lovely to talk to you again.
Good to have you back here again. Now, I know that from afar you've been watching the preparations for the Jesse Tree journey. So why are you so interested then?
Well, whether we believe that Christmas is just a time for fun and food and presents, or alternatively that it's a celebration of the birth of the baby who is Jesus Christ, the Saviour of the world, whatever we believe, everyone knows at least some, if not all, of the basic facts. No room at the inn, baby born in the stable, angels, shepherds, the wise men with their gold and frankincense and myrrh. How many of us know the background? You know, is this just a random event, or was it something that people were waiting for? Did somebody know it was going to happen? Now, I've only recently found out about this idea of the Jesse tree, and all I know is that it's a kind of a family tree for Jesus Christ, the very baby born in a stable in Bethlehem. Now, that fascinates me. You know, how does a baby born in poverty to a teenage girl who wasn't even married at the time, how does that baby have a family tree that's so important that it's actually been written down somewhere? Now, that's something that I'd associate, with a big aristocratic family. So I'm hoping that this little podcast, just 5 minutes every day during Advent, is going to explain all of this. And I'm looking forward to getting to the 25th of December and knowing more about why Christmas Day, to me as a Christian, is so important.
Well, I certainly hope it'll do that for you, and it's been a whole lot of fun preparing it as I've looked back across that family tree and seen some of the rather unlikely characters that contribute to it. But Judith, you're obviously very keen on this, and so am I. But if somebody is listening to this, one of the subscribers who will get this trailer, and thinks, I don't really know if it's my kind of thing, what would you say to them?
I'd like to introduce you to my new catchphrase. And it is, you can't go wrong with Richard. Now, seriously, Richard, you've got that genius touch of showing how things about God that go back couple of thousand years, are as fresh and relevant as if they'd been written yesterday. And although I don't know anything about the Jesse tree, I'm sure you're going to have that same Richard touch with that. And so, to people of all faiths, I'd say, let's dive in and learn a bit more. And to anyone who's just seeking, I'd say, come on, give this a try. It's just 5 minutes. It might answer some questions, and it might get us all thinking a bit more about Jesus.
Well, I'm not so sure about you can't go wrong with Richard, but I do hope you'll drop in and sample the Jesse Tree journey for yourselves. I've changed the time that it drops every morning to 7 a.m. Of course, you can pick it up any time, but I wanted it to be there early enough so that if you want a quick little listen in the kitchen with your coffee or on your way to work, then you can do so. So I'll see you December the 1st.